my name is Alan. I am a long-time viewer of in-range and forgotten weapons, and I thought I would take the chance to take part in the Remote Brutality event that they've been laying on in conjunction with Vars Talika as a result of the actual finished Brutality event being cancelled. Unfortunately, I live in the UK. We are still under lockdown restrictions, so nowhere is open. There's very little opportunity to go anywhere to shoot. So I had to make do with the facilities I had available. So I do have a garden, but it's a very small garden, as you will see. So I had to be a little bit creative with the layout of the course. It sort of worked, as you'll see. Wasn't ideal by any means, but I did the best I could in the circumstances. So what I've got is a much shorter range. So I have it makes it practical to use an air rifle. So I have a little BSA Ultra PCP in 177. This is a really nice little thing. I've not had it very long, but I really like it. It's 10 shot capacity, comes with magazines, these little things. I've got a 2 to 7 power Hawke scope on it. I used it at 2 power. I thought anything else was a little bit excessive. I want to see if I could get iron sights on this. That's what I would have done. I hope to at some point be able to do that. Anyway, so yeah, little short handy thing. It's a 12-inch barrel. I've got a shroud with some sort of suppressor and expansion chamber on it, which quiets it down quite a lot. Surprisingly loud actually without that. Anyway, that's what I used. I ran the course, as I say, in my garden. My garden overall is about 15 metres long, or the usable length overall is about 15 metres long. So I set up the target right at the end of that. It's a little metal air rifle target, little metal thing. So it's at about a third of the required distance, but it's probably less than a third of the size of the sort of the recommended target. So it kind of works. I used didn't have access to a 20 kilo kettlebell. Lockdown being what it is, everyone's gone home fitness mad. So 20 kilo kettlebells are either sold out or ludicrously expensive. So I had to improvise. So I actually used 2.5 kilo weight plates. I had 8 of those, and I roped them together into a sort of improvised weight throw. It pretty much worked. It was a little bit unwieldy. It's a great big thing, as you'll see, but it worked. So I had to shoot from one end of the garden towards the target at the other end, and then I actually had to run back and forth towards the target. So I have about 10 metres of usable space that I could actually throw and run in. So I had to do that back and forth to the shooting position after every throw. So probably a little bit more running than is supposed to happen for this, but yeah, whatever. Anyway, I actually filmed the run earlier today, and I made a bit of a mess of it, to be honest. So I had 2 cameras set up, only one of which worked. So I had a camera filming me shooting, which didn't work for some reason. I don't understand it. It just didn't record a video file, so I must have forgot to start it or something. And the other camera was facing kind of uprange and to show me running. So you'll see that. It unfortunately didn't focus particularly well, so you've got a bit of a blurry image, but you can see what I'm doing anyway. I used a sort of shot time app thing that I got, which didn't really work terribly well. So I caught the start of it, I didn't catch the end of it. I think it stopped for some reason, I don't know. So I actually ran on for far longer than the 180 seconds that I was supposed to. But I've counted it back, and I will add in at the end what I actually scored, sort of thing. So I'll run the footage. You'll see that I'm not very good. I am appallingly unfit. But it was fun. I enjoyed it. I'd love to do something like it again. Anyway, here's the footage. stand. Where that stops. Oh no. So I think I finished. I don't know. Timing didn't work. Don't know what I've done there. I'll wash it back and work it out. Oh man, it's hard. Okay, so there you go. As unimpressive as that was, I quite enjoyed it. I think it worked. So the throwing distance that I had was 10 meters rather than 15. So obviously out once and then back to the middle was 15, and then I managed to get back to my starting position again once before the timer ran out. So I think that gives me one 10-second bonus type thing. So I score 170, I think, which is not great, obviously. I've never really done anything like this before, so it's a new thing for me. As I said earlier, I am horribly unfit at the moment, so that's something to work on. Given the sort of the space to lay things out properly, I may have done a little bit better. I think there was a lot of excess running, as you can see, so I've wasted a bit of time there. So I may have got to two bonuses by the time the time ran out, in normal circumstances. Anyway, I had lots of fun. It was good. Shows me things to work on. I hit the target every time. I didn't have any misses, which is good. Not that it's terribly challenging at that sort of range, but I mean, I think the emphasis here was on the cardio aspect rather than the marksmanship. Things to work on, but I really enjoyed it. Hopefully, Varstolika and InRange will come up with more of these to do over the course of the year. They're obviously hoping to run their Winter War event properly in October, I think it is now, so there we go. Apologies again for the rubbish footage. I haven't had, I would re-record the whole thing, but unfortunately, as a healthcare worker in a global pandemic, I don't have a lot of free time, so this was my day off. I'm working again tomorrow, and tomorrow is the deadline for submission, so that's not going to happen, unfortunately. So thank you to InRange and Varstolika and everybody involved for setting this up. It's been great fun. I will give a sort of the mandatory plug to Varstolika. They do really good stuff. They do all sorts of weird and wonderful milsurp, and they make a lot of really good stuff by themselves. This hat is a Finnish military cap that they produce. Really nice. It's a hat. It works. It's great. This thing is one of their merino hoodies, and this is fantastic. I can't sing the praises of this thing enough. It's warm. It's breathable. It's really comfortable. It's got pockets everywhere. It's just really good. If you wear clothes, you want one of these, to be honest. It's expensive, but it's really worth it. Thank you again to them. Thank you to Carl of InRange for setting all this up and for doing all the stage design and all that sort of thing, coming up with this evil thing for everybody to try. Thank you to all the people who actually went and did their sort of Plan B match. That was great fun to watch. They had the Varstolika people, they had Ian from Forgotten Weapons, and they had the Bloke on the Range guys as well, and they were all very entertaining to watch. So thank you to them. Hopefully this has been vaguely entertaining. I know the footage isn't really up to much, but it's better than nothing. Anyway, that's about it. Bye.